All right, Indy 500 qualifying attempt number 2. There's been some confusion on how to actually do this, so I'm going to just show it because this is slightly different than everything else. Go to officials. I'm on oval. If you want to, you can type Indy 500. I'm going to go down here and click on the fix. You got Indy 500 and Indy 500 fixed. Click on that, open it up, and you got your qualifying sessions. You can register an hour before, but when you register, there is 0 practices for that. You don't get shoved in a practice like you do for a race. So it'll just sit here and do nothing, and everyone freaks out and says, it's not letting me join. You can't join until 4 o'clock, or for me, 4 o'clock, top of the hour. So that's how it works. You got to sit here and wait for that. Then, let me pull this up, and I will show where you can go find your qualifying times, because the UI, of course, does not work. So, go to your members page, log in, and go to results and stats. Click series standings, or check series standings. That'll take you to this next page. Indy 500 fixed, select that on the drop down, go to qualifying results, and you can see that the top time is an average of 39.475. Absolutely stupid. Not getting near that. We are 306th, and you can see the times around here are just like massively tight. If I run what I ran in practice, I think I can get back up closer to this area. Maybe a low 6. We'll see, though. That's going to be asking a bit much. So now I'm going to go a little less weight jacker. I'm probably just going to keep it at 0 this run and go with the bars to 1.4 is what I just did a practice run in. See how that works out, and try to not put it in the wall with my nerves and just trying to hit the right lap. Qualifying is tough. Even if you're not going to run the race, go do a couple of qualifying sessions. It's fun. If you're going into a practice session, and I'll show this really quick once we get in there, because these are limited times, so you don't have a whole lot of time to get going. So you need to join right away, right when it goes up. But if you go into a practice session, it's going to have the race set and the qualifying set. So if you're new to IndyCar, since we don't get this in the NASCAR stuff, go to the garage, fix setup, and then click on the qualifying setup and load that. Because otherwise you're going to be practicing at a much slower pace and then going to get really confused in qualifying when all of a sudden you've got boost and everything else trimmed out. So when you're in a practice session, it'll look slightly different, but you go to garage, you go to fix setup, and there will be 2 setups in here, the race and the qual. So you'll pick that. But let's give this a go. I'm going to go 1.4 on the bars, and hopefully not screw this up. But if I don't hit the wall or spin, it should be quicker than the first run. First run was just taking it really conservative. This one, we're going to try to get a little more out of it, and each run after this, try to take a little more and a little more, but we'll see what the track feels like compared to practice. Okay, feels like we got some grip. We might even go +2 on the weight jacker here. okay, but not great. Too early on entry. Feeling okay. Letting it come out to the wall a little bit more than I did last run. But a little slippage there in 4. 5.8.
8.375.
Trying to be smooth on the wheel. Force feedback's kind of fighting me there. Now, if I had quick adjustments in my steering wheel, I would start hammering the weight jacker on the straights to help my speed, but I don't have the ability to do that, and I'm not going to reach up and do it with the arrow keys on my keyboard. We are slowing down quickly. It's not good.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Probably a little high through 2, but that's okay. Turn in a little earlier for 3. Little bit of rotation there. Bogged the engine down a bit more too. Oh, this is not a good run. I don't even think this is going to be better than our last run.
27.532. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Missed turn 2. This thing is just handling completely different than what I just practiced. But I'm guessing the practice session was slightly later. Well, we got another successful run where I didn't X out or wreck. What is our average?
All right, then checkered flag.
680. Seriously, gained nothing. What was I at? Like a 684? 694 maybe? Oh, that's frustrating. Let me pull it up real quick before these go official and look again. It just fell off way more there. Let me pull this up again just so that we can see. If only the UI worked properly so that we could use it instead. So it went from a 694 to a 680, which, if no one else changes, a 680 is going to be around 266. So we gain about 40 spots. But that's just going to get harder and harder to get to. Very, very disappointed with that. I thought I was going to gain a little bit more, but I'm going to just have to go even more aggressive on the first few laps and then back it up from there, I think, on the weight tracker. Yeah, I think that's all I can do. So there we have it. Again, let me know how your runs are going. Hopefully that helped on how to get in and do this and practice for it. But I've got to get more aggressive on those first couple of laps and get that extra time. Let's see what this 592 did. Yeah, he's still way quicker throughout the whole thing. So, my laps, we just dropped. I mean, we dropped realistically, like how they do in real life, but, or at least how most of them did. So, I've got to do some more work on trying to get that done, but 2 more attempts to get a little quicker, and then we get to the race. So, again, thanks for watching.